Affairs from the newspaper today for the prelims examination 2026. Guys, today is an important day, I would say, and we have a lot of important questions. Okay, from today's current affairs. Guys, can you hear me? In the comment box, guys, you can let me know if you can hear me, yes or no. Can we begin? Okay. So yes, we have Neha Kumari with us. Okay, what about others? Are you guys able to hear me? Okay. Very good, very good. Let's begin, guys. Very important day, guys. We have very important topic for the prelims examination. We will start with environment. The very first topic which we are going to discuss, guys, IUCN. Guys, you know that IUCN World Conservation Congress is happening. So IUCN has upgraded the uplisted, basically not upgraded, uplisted some of the bird species in India. So the threatened level has increased. Which are these bird species? First one is the Indian courser. Indian courser. From least concern, now it has become near threatened. Indian courser. Second is Indian roller. Indian roller. It has also become near threatened. Then Rufous tailed lark. Rufous tailed lark. It has also become near threatened. And long billed grasshopper. Long billed grasshopper. It has become endangered. It has become endangered. Is this clear, guys? Is this clear? Okay. So, guys, these are bird species. Bird species. All what I have given you. Okay. Indian courser, Indian roller, rufous-tailed lark, and long-billed grasshopper. Long-billed grasshopper. All are what? Okay. Bird species. Guys, sometimes UPSC question setters, what they do, they will give you the name of the species, and they will say, what are these? What are these? What is Indian courser? Indian courser is a bird. Indian roller is a bird. Rufous-tailed lark is a bird. Long-billed grasshopper is a bird. So guys, their threatened status have been increased. The first three have become near threatened. From least concern, they have become near threatened. Okay. And long-billed grasshopper has become endangered. This is an important development, I would say. You may expect question on bird species. UPSC has already asked question. You may expect this question, bird species. Okay, guys. Also, at the international level, guys, there are some species which has become extinct. What are these species? Let me tell you, guys. That species is called slender-billed curlew. Slender-billed curlew. This year, someone is saying dodo. I'm talking about this year. This year, IUCN has declared one bird species as extinct. What is the name of the bird species? It is called slender-billed curlew. Slender-billed curlew. Slender-billed curlew. This is very important. This bird species is generally found in Europe. Okay, this is definitely very high chances that you may get this question, guys. Remember, guys, red list brought out by IUCN. Basically categorizes species on the basis of threatened status. Okay, so extinct. After critically endangered, you can become extinct. Okay, the highest is what? Critically endangered. After critically endangered, you may get extinct. Okay, so this is very important, guys. Okay, lot of species have got extinct. The most important one is the bird slender-billed curlew. Okay, there are other species also which have got extinct, guys. Christmas island shrew and Diospyros Aglulata. Okay, so there are some names, you can refer them. Okay, you can refer them, guys. Okay, in the DPN. Okay, these are some factual stuff which you need to go through it. Red list is IUCN list. Red list is IUCN list. Okay, next, guys. Okay, there is one kind of Google AI model which has been in news. It is called C2S scale 27B. C2S scale 27B, which will be a 27 billion parameter AI model. It is a Google AI model. Okay, C2S scale 27B. C2S scale 27B. It is basically developed by Google's DeepMind. It is developed by Google's DeepMind. It is basically to understand the language of individual cells. Okay, language of individual cells. Okay, so it was basically tasked to find out, okay, studies about cells, drugs, and antigen presentation. Okay, so this, just remember, C2S scale, C2S scale, C2S scale is an AI model, developed by Google's DeepMind. Developed by Google's DeepMind. Okay, so guys, this type of questions are very popular in the UPSC prelims examination. They will give you the name of an AI model and they will ask you which organization. Okay, remember, it is Google. Okay, C2S scale. C2S scale, very, very important. C2S scale 27B. C2S scale 27B. Guys, it is a foundational model. Okay, it is a foundational model. Okay, let us now move on to the next topic, guys. Next topic, again from environment, we have 10 years of Paris Agreement. 10 years of Paris Agreement. Guys, Paris Agreement is one of the most important, the most important topic for the UPSC prelims examination for the environment subject. Guys, Paris Agreement was a landmark agreement in climate change. In climate change, it was signed in 2015, came into effect in 2016, and this year it is completing 10 years. This year it is completing 10 years. So definitely high chances you can get a question on Paris Agreement. Paris Agreement is completing 10 years. So what was Paris Agreement all about? Guys, Paris Agreement, entire countries which are part of the UNFCCC, they decided that they are going to limit the temperature. They are going to limit the temperature to 2 degrees Celsius. To 2 degrees Celsius. It is a legally binding. It is a legally binding international treaty, guys. Paris Agreement is a legally binding international treaty. Mind you, it is a legally binding international treaty. It is a legally binding international treaty. Very, very important, guys. And guys, under this, not only the developed countries, but also the developing countries, they have to reduce their emissions. They have to reduce their emissions, and that is called nationally determined contribution. It is called nationally determined contribution. It is called nationally determined contribution. NDC is very, very important, guys. Remember, guys, Paris Agreement is legally binding international treaty. Sometimes UPSC will ask you, is Paris Agreement legally binding? Yes or no? The answer is yes. Is Paris Agreement legally binding? Yes or no? Answer is yes. What is difference between the Kyoto Protocol and the Paris Agreement? What is difference between the Kyoto Protocol and the Paris Agreement? What is the difference between them? Guys, Kyoto Protocol, basically only the developed countries, they reduced the emission. But in the Paris Agreement, even the developing countries have committed to reduce their emissions. Guys, remember, this is very, very important. Guys, Paris Agreement is one of the first legally binding international treaty for reduction in emissions at the global level, guys. Very, very important. Very, very. Kyoto focused on the developed countries, whereas Paris Agreement focused both on the developed and the developing countries. Common but differentiated responsibility. Guys. Very, very important. Very, very important, guys. This is very, very important. You may get a question on that. Okay, so guys, what is the cycle of the Paris Agreement? Okay, in how many years you have to submit your NDC, guys? How many years you have to submit your NDC? What is the cycle, guys? 5 years is the cycle, guys. 5 years is the cycle. Remember, these are facts. UPSC question setters can play with these facts and they can frame a question for you. 5 years is the cycle of the Paris Agreement. Within 5 years, you have to again submit the NDCs. Guys, India has updated its NDC. India has updated its NDC, guys. Okay, NDC is basically nationally determined contribution. Okay, so this is very, very important. Okay, very, very important. So guys, all countries have to submit their NDC. However, there is no legal obligation to achieve the NDC. All countries have to submit the NDC, but there is no legal obligation to implement the NDCs. Guys, very, very important. Guys, under the Paris Agreement, there is something called global stock take. Global stock take, which is basically a stock taking exercise about that we are achieving the agreement, the targets or not. Okay, global stock take. Global stock take. So guys, recently we have achieved the first global stock take. The first global stock take. Global stock take is very, very, very important. Article 14 of the UNFCCC. Guys, last year UPSC has asked Article 6 of the UNFCCC. Do you remember, guys? Article 6 of the UNFCCC was asked last year in the prelims examination. What is Article 6 of the UNFCCC? Last year I had predicted and exactly the same question came in the prelims examination, guys. It is about carbon markets. It is about carbon markets. Guys, again, articles of UNFCCC is very, very important. Articles of UNFCCC is very, very important, guys. Article 14 mandates what? Global stock take. Global stock take. Guys, there is another important thing, guys. Enhanced transparency framework. Article 13, enhanced transparency framework. This is very, very important. This is very, very important. Article 6, loss and damage. Article 6, loss and damage, guys. So green climate fund. What is the green climate fund, guys? What is the quantity of green climate fund? Can anybody tell me green climate fund? What is the total kind of value of green climate fund? $100 billion. Okay. Guys, please do look into this Paris Agreement. Very, very important. This year, what is the number of COP, guys? This year, which COP is happening and where it is happening? This year, which COP is happening and where it is happening? Very, very important. 30 COP. COP 30. COP 30. Belém, Brazil. Belém, Brazil. Very, very important, guys. Very, very important. Belém, Brazil. Next, guys, IMEC was in news. IMEC, okay. IMEC, guys, you should know IMEC. What is IMEC? India, Middle East, European Economic Corridor. So linking India to the Europe through the Middle East. Linking India to Europe through the Middle East. Guys, what are the ports under the IMEC? Guys, ports under the IMEC is the Mudra port, the Kandla port, the Mumbai port. Then in the Middle East, we have the Fujairah port, the Jebel Ali port, the Abu Dhabi port. These are the ports in UAE. Then, guys, we have the Ras Al Khair in Saudi Arabia. Then we have the Haifa in Israel. Then we have the Piraeus in Greece. Then we have the Messina in Italy. And then we have the Marseilles in France. Marseilles in France, Messina in Italy, Piraeus in Greece, Haifa in Israel. Then Ras Al Khair in Saudi Arabia. Then we have the Jebel Ali and the Fujairah in the Abu Dhabi. Guys, remember this Haifa port of Israel is very, very important for India. Haifa port of Israel. Very, very important. Very, very important, guys. Let us move on to the next topic, guys. Next topic, if you see, guys, okay, Home Minister has said that we have to, okay, set up special prisons for the fugitives. Guys, special prisons for the fugitives. Guys, you know, guys, a lot of people are committing economic offense, big economic offense, and they are, okay, leaving the country and they are going and staying in some other countries. Mostly, guys, they are staying in kind of tax havens. So India is fighting and bringing these fugitives back into India. But one legal challenge which India is facing, these fugitives are saying that Indian prisons Indian prisons are not having the kind of facilities, facilities which is like a minimum standard facilities, a minimum standard facilities. So India is facing problems in extradition of these fugitives. India is facing problems in basically extradition of these fugitives. So we have to improve the standards of our prisons. So prison reforms can be one topic in the mains examination. But here what we have to study from the prelims perspective is the Interpol. Guys, whenever someone is fugitive and we have to get back them, then guys, there are two kinds of notice. One is the blue notice, other is the red corner notice. Guys, what is the blue notice? Blue corner notice, Interpol, blue corner notice, and the red corner notice. Guys, blue corner notice is for information, and red corner notice is to bring them back. Bring them back, catch them and bring them back. Guys, blue corner notice and red corner notice. Red corner notice is catching them and bringing them back, arresting them basically. So guys, which organization in India is a counterpart to the Interpol? Which organization in India is a counterpart to Interpol? Guys, can anybody tell me which organization in India is a counterpart to Interpol? It is CBI, Central Bureau of Investigation. It is Central Bureau of Investigation. Guys, you need to know two acts, Extradition Act and the Fugitive Offence Act. Guys, Economic Offence Fugitive Act of 2018. It will be applicable for only those people who have committed a crime of 100 crores and above. 100 crores and above. Guys, Fugitive Economic Offence Act, Fugitive Economics Offence Act, Fugitive Economic Offence Act, Fugitive Economics Offence Act. Guys, someone is saying Bharat Pol. Yes, Bharat Pol is an initiative of the CBI. Bharat Pol is an initiative of CBI with Interpol. Bharat Pol, CBI and Interpol. Guys, Bharat Pol is a very important initiative. It's an important one, guys. Please do look into Bharat Pol also. So for the Fugitive Economic Offence Act, 100 crore fraud you have to do. Not small fraud, you have to do big fraud. 100 crore fraud. So you will be basically categorized as fugitive economic offender. Fugitive economic offender directorate. Basically looks into these cases. Important topic for next year polity, guys. Recently, one of the kind of person, basically he is an advocate. He threw a shoe at one of the judges. So guys, there is a contempt proceeding going to start. Criminal contempt is going to start against him. So guys, although in the constitution, there are two articles, the article 129 and article 215. Article 129 and 215 gives the power to the Supreme Court and the High Court to punish those people who are doing contempt of court. Guys, article 129 and article 215. Article 129 and 215. 129 for the Supreme Court and 215 of the High Courts. This is very, very important. So guys, the Constitution does not define what is contempt. The Constitution does not define what is contempt. So what we have done, we have enacted a law which is Contempt of Court Law 1971. Contempt of Court Law 1971. Under this Contempt of Court Law 1971, there are two kinds of contempt. One is the civil contempt, other is the criminal contempt. Civil contempt basically is disobedience. Disobedience to the judgment of the Supreme Court is called a civil offense, and criminal offense under this contempt of court is when you scandalize the court, when you obstruct the court, when you scandalize the court. So recently one person scandalized the court and he will now face the criminal contempt. Guys, there is a fine up to 2,000 rupees and there is an imprisonment up to 6 months. 2,000 rupees and 6 months. 2,000 of rupees and 6 months. Someone is saying, sir, your sessions are very helpful in recalling things. Superb. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Guys, are you enjoying the sessions? Are you enjoying the sessions? Okay. Guys, someone is saying sessions are helpful in recalling. Yes, this is a recall session. This is a recall session, guys. I'm forcing you to recall things so that it is a kind of a revision and you participate in the session. Guys, this is a participation session. Here we both are learning together. Okay, you have to participate. You don't have to just listen. You don't have to just listen, guys. You have to participate in the discussion. That's why I'm asking a lot of questions. I'm asking a lot of questions so that you guys exercise your recalling ability, because in examination you have to recall a lot. You have to recall a lot. So it's a recall session. We will call it a recall session. Okay, guys. Okay, so 2,000 rupees. Okay, guys, this is very, very important. Okay, next, guys, High Court has passed an order related to FRA, Forest Rights Act, in Chhattisgarh, Hasdeo Arand Forest. Guys, Hasdeo Arand Forest is very, very important. Hasdeo Arand Forest. It is a very important forest, guys. Recently, some mining activities are going on there, because of which some land was taken from the tribals. Okay, so in this context, guys, recently there were some cancellations of the forest rights of some of the communities, and that was in news, guys. So Forest Rights Act, this is completing 20 years. Forest Right Act, it is completing 20 years. So guys, they may ask you about the Forest Rights Act. Guys, under the Forest Rights Act, okay, scheduled tribes and forest dwelling communities and scheduled caste, their forest rights and occupancy rights are recognized. Guys, under the FRA, we have different kinds of rights. We have individual rights, we have community rights, we have development rights, we have title rights. So there are 4 categories of rights which are ensured under the FRA. Guys, under the FRA, which organization has the power to recognize your forest land title? Guys, can anybody tell me which organization has the power to recognize your land titles? Can anybody tell me, guys? Can anybody tell? Gram Sabha, very, very important, guys. Gram Sabha, this is very, very important, guys. We have the Gram Sabha. Okay, Gram Sabha is very, very important implementing agency of the FRA. Apart from Gram Sabha, we have a subdivisional committee, and then we have a district committee and subdivisional committee. But the Gram Sabha is the most important. Gram Sabha is the most important, guys. Okay, this is very, very important. Very, very important, guys. Okay. So the Forest Rights Committee is basically constituted by the Gram Sabha. There are 10 to 15 members in the Forest Rights Committee. Okay, this is very, very important. You may expect a question. Now I'll ask you one simple question, guys. FRA is implemented by which ministry? Let me see how many of you are able to answer. FRA is implemented by which ministry? Yes, Tribal Ministry is the correct answer. Tribal Ministry is the correct answer, guys. Tribal Ministry. Many of you are wrong. Many of you are wrong, guys. It is the Ministry of Tribal Affairs. Amruta Varshni has answered. Amruta Varshni. Ikra Harun has answered. Ikra Harun is answered. Very good, Ikra. Okay, very good, Varshni. Varshni has also answered. Okay, very good. Superb, superb, superb. Mathi has also answered, guys. Okay, it is Tribal Affairs. Okay, recently we have said FRA cells also in Tribal Ministry. FRA cells. It's a Tribal Ministry. Okay, Kartikeya has also under. Superb, Kartikeya. Superb, Kartikeya. You're doing great. You are doing great, Kartikeya. Okay, let us now move on to the next topic. Okay. Guys, NAM session is going on. NAM session is basically during the Cold War. During the Cold War, guys, some of the developing countries, they decided not to join any of the camps, whether the Soviet camp or the US dominated camp. So they started the NAM conference. Guys, NAM conference, basically there are 2 conferences which led to NAM conference. Can anybody tell me, guys, which were these 2 conferences which led to NAM conference? Can anybody tell me, guys, which 2 conferences led to NAM conferences? Can anybody tell me what is the name of that, guys? So guys, there were 2 sessions. Okay, the 2 sessions which led to NAM. One was the Bandung conference in Indonesia in 1955, and other was the Belgrade conference in Yugoslavia. In Yugoslavia, guys, Belgrade conference in 1961. NAM was formally created. NAM was formally created in 1961 Belgrade Conference. Belgrade Conference in Yugoslavia. And the idea of NAM for the first time came in 1955. Bandung Conference in Indonesia. Bandung Conference in Indonesia. So Bandung Conference and Belgrade Conference is very, very important. Guys, the founding leaders were Jawaharlal Nehru from India. Okay, Joseph Tito from Yugoslavia. Then Abdel Nasser from Egypt. Sukarno from Indonesia. And we have the Nkrumah from Ghana. Okay, Nkrumah from Ghana. Okay, so we have 5 leaders from 5 countries. We have Nehru from India. We have Tito from Yugoslavia. We have Nasser from Egypt. We have Sukarno from Indonesia. And we have the Nkrumah from Ghana. Nkrumah from Ghana. Okay, guys, this is very, very important. You may expect a question on this. Okay, so guys, these were some of the important topics from the current affairs for the day of 17th of October 2025. I hope you have read the DPN. The DPN is available in the app, and solve the 10 questions which I have given, okay, in the app on today's current affairs. Daily solve 10 questions, guys. Daily solve 10 questions. This will really be kind of a exercise for you, mental exercise for you, guys. You need to exercise this. You need to exercise this. How do you exercise this? Not physically. We have to solve questions. We have to solve questions. We have to build the muscle. This is the mental muscle you have to build, guys. Mental muscle you have to build, so that in the examination hall you can handle the pressure, you can handle the stress. Okay, so daily, if you are basically kind of, okay, putting yourself under small stress, 10 questions, 15 minutes stress daily, 15 minutes, 10 questions, guys, in the examination, you are really you will, okay, benefit, guys. Okay, with this, guys, I would like to take your leave. Good night, guys. Okay, good night and happy Diwali. Okay, someone is saying which app. Okay, first join my Telegram channel, Optimize IAS Telegram channel. You can go to the Play Store and download the Optimize app, or you can directly message me. I will give you the portal link also. Optimize IAS is the name of our website, optimizeias.com. Okay, guys. Someone is saying happy Diwali, Hikra, happy Diwali. We have Mr. Prem Badhale. Okay, Prem Badhale. We have Sirjita Das. We have the Cherry Blossom. Okay. Anybody else, guys? Happy Diwali to every one of you. Okay. Tomorrow I will take one session. Tomorrow I'll take a session on Diwali. Okay. Some very good session. I have some ideas I will share with you. Okay. Which is relevant for the UPSC examination. Okay, guys. I hope the sessions are useful. Please do share your feedbacks about the current affairs sessions. Do you like these sessions? Do you like this format? Okay, do you want to change the format? I am more than happy to listen to you, guys. Geography map sessions are uploaded in the portal, guys. In the portal, go to GS1 current affairs. Under GS1 current affairs, geography map sessions are uploaded. Okay, guys. Bye-bye. Take care.